Yes, hello and welcome to the Belgian Grand Prix. It's in the F11 Championship, Season 16 of the AOR F1 leagues. I am R13 and Imray, and we're here tonight for a race around one of the best tracks in the world. It's Spa-Francorchamps. It used to be a treacherous 14-kilometer track on public roads, but now that has been changed a lot since then. As you can see, more facts about the calendar and the fatalities in that old track, but Spa, the modern circuit, is still very fast and just as entertaining, if not the most entertaining track, interesting track to drivers from the whole season. The Belgian Grand Prix has been at other tracks in its history, but none has been as good as here in Spa. Tyres available for tonight are the mediums, the softs and the super softs. It's probably going to be one-stop strategy. Track records from season 15 of the AOR leagues. Brendan Lee with the pole and race time records. A track map here. Iconic layout, 19 turns. Nearly 5 miles. It's unreal. So let's get straight to the back end of qualifying here, and let's help. And currently ITM is on pole with a 43.113. And Menk, championship leader, and a 43.165. Joker in third, he'll surprise himself with that. On only a tenth off. A Tim goes Paul. Where did that come from? By over less than 2 tenths. 42.797. And Menk has went quicker than ITM now. And Jerry a bit wide there in the Red Bull. Through Blanchard goes Jay. Does this? He might be on the lap. No, he's only going 186 in for to get some new tyres on before the final run. Steve Jackson may well be on the lap. Definitely not. I think everybody's. Oh jeez, that's a bit squirrely. Right, yeah, we're going to be here for the final runs. So the track will go silent for about a minute. Maxwell looks like he's about to go into a lap. Maxwell up, ready on the chemistry. Up to like and into Ravage. Through no name corner. Surprising, I know more corner names in Belgium than Silverstone. And Pool. And I forgot this Chicane name, but I know what it is. It's oh, I don't know. And through Blanchimont, can he keep on the track? He can. You get stopped for the bus stop, he does. Nice line. Decent traction. Maxwell up the line. Can he improve? He does. Up to 43.1. Into 4th. Oh, bit of lag. Here comes Joker starting on a lap. Let's go on board. Past the endurance pits, Origin Radio. Along the camel straight. Hard braking from over 200 miles an hour. A little bit wide there, we lose about half a tenth from that. Keeps it tidy there through Ravage and into no name corner, doesn't go wide. How bravely be into Poon. Oh, it's a bit wide. You won't be happy with that. Down to 4th gear. Doesn't go wide there. Full throttle through there. In previous years he had to lift, but in these new cars you can full throttle a lot of cars you couldn't before. There's a weird sound glitch there. Can you get stopped for a bus stop? Oh, a bit slidey. Oh, he's kinda messed up. Yeah, and he's unhappy. Don't think it was a good lap anyway. Anyway, here comes. Oh, Tim's bettered his lap. 4.26. Mank, ITM, where's ITM? He's there. And Mank's there. ITM just in front of Mank. Mank might be going faster. He's really close. Oh, he locks up. Does ITM that mess it up for him? Up the line. Doesn't improve. Mank, didn't he improve? No, he messed up the bus stop. Can anyone go faster? Jerry Ryan, the last man, goes up the fart. What a lap! from J 429. And that's going to mark the end of qualifying. Here you see the final qualifying results. It's Tim on pole, 526, Meg the championship leader, 10th behind G and Fern, ITM 4th, Maxwell 5th, Fuado 6th, Joker 7th, Kane 8th, Steve Jackson in 9th, SLI 10th, Partyfox 11th, Reprimanded 12th, Krabs 13th, Pokey 14th, and Vignaldi and the other two. I forgot. Unfortunately, Head Squid's not here tonight, so he's throwing away his chances of winning this championship. So Maxwell is now the main challenger tonight. And my forecast is telling me I'm gonna have a dry race. So let's turn that off. So while they get their strategies correct, let's look at some things to note from last race. Well, we would seem to have lost last race results. Oh, there we go. So last race, it was Joker that got pole, but then he threw it away and finished 6th. Maxwell won the race, actually. Pending penalties. I don't know if the stewards made a decision or not. I think it might have been racing incident what we saw between Joker and Max. It looks like it was final result then. ITM 2nd, Fuyad 3rd and Squid was 4th. And Menk ended up 7th, so Menk in a good position again tonight in the front row. Menk didn't do very well in qualifying last time. Though it's Spa, there's plenty of overtaking opportunities. Which leads us to the current standings, and Menk, as we said, is lead us down to 3 points. And Squid, of course, not here tonight. Fuyad 4th, Krabs 5th, Joker 6th, and Partyfox 7. Victor Massa, SLING in the top 10. Fight between Krabs and Joker 5th and 6th, and then there's a fight behind for 7th. And the main final concentrating on is Menk v Maxwell tonight. And the constructors standings, there's 1 point between Sauber and Ferrari. Sauber being Menk and Krabs, is it? And Ferraris of Max and Squid. No, Fuyad and Menk, sorry. Coming round, final corner to finish our formation laps off. Should set up some hotkeys for this, shouldn't I? final car getting into place now. Tim on the left, Mick on the right, 5 red lights, and away we go, and Tim gets a decent start. Mick on the left, the other Red Bull's close. Mick turns in, the Red Bull's up the inside of the Sauber. Oh, the Red Bull gets a bit loose. Looks like all cars are through there clean, and Tim leads away, the two behind the side by side, Jay. And Jay's gonna have it for now. Oh, they're really close. That's the Red Bull wide! No! And that might have damaged the front wing. Meanwhile, Tim's got a gap, and that's Mink versus Maxwell. The two championship leaders are side by side in the Cup. Mink takes it. Maxwell second, Joker in fourth. ITM down to fifth. Steve Jackson in sixth. Oh, the ITM close to the back of Joker. Got 40 yard on the back, Steve Jackson, cramps. Two Renaults. The two Force Indias now in a great qualifying. We've got Pokey, is he going to go up the inside of the Force India? No, he's going to stick behind. And Jay, absolute disaster, has lost his wing. Menk may have touched him and set him into the wall. So we already have an incident hanging over us. And it's Tim that leads. Menk second. Maxwell third. ITM for Joker. Very close to the back of ITM. It looks like Tim has made a mistake into the bus stop, and we could well have a change of lead here. No DRS yet. It will be available next lap though. Menk will be using a lot of ERS. As Tim defends, side by side, it's going to be Tim that stays in the lead for now. All these fight and we'll let the others catch back up. And ITM got past Joker in fact. Down the Camel Straight, and ITM has been one of the quickest drivers in the past few races since he joined. Could get into the mix for the win also. We have two Renaults pretty close. And Kane causing them cramps in the slipstream. He's not going to get that done though. As Tim does the fastest lap, he's got 7/10 lead over Meg. And ITM is now in fact got past Maxwell, who has made a mistake. DRS is enabled. And we've got a yellow flag here. There's a foot yard in the wall, and it looks like it's just engaged reverse gear. He's had to wait for everybody, and he is now dropped to the back. So, not going well for these guys, especially the two McLarens. expect people to pit on about lap 4 or 5. Tim really struggling in the final sector here. Menk on the back of him. He's going to have a look up the inside. No, he's going to sit behind. That's Tim feeling the pressure. Outbreaks himself. Look at the wheel spin. Common thing out of that. Out of the bus stop is wheel spin. No, Menk will have DRS. And this is the best chance he has to take the lead. Oh, and Tim is out. Tim Bendit. He got loose. He mustn't have left it. He's out. Unbelievable. And now Menk has a lead championship leader. About 3 seconds ahead of his rival in third. And Jay is a penalty for gaining the place, apparently. Everybody kind of split up for now, about second between each other in the top 9. Harry Fuchs a bit further behind. 2-second gap. Then we have Joker. Looks like it's the closest man to make an overtake. I'll turn the ERS up, but they're all quite nervy of going at Bull Rouge now. They will have witnessed Jay dying. Not Radion. It's not Radion actually. It's not Rouge. And Jay's having a nightmare now. He's angry. Kane kind of getting closer to cramps. No. Joker closing in on Maxwell, who pits. First man into the pits. Doesn't speed. And he's put on the medium tyres. Others in the pits is Steve and SLI. So Steve might get a jump on his teammate. And here we have Harry Fuchs, Victor Wassa. Victor Wassa gets past. Up into 6th for now. Mank maintaining a couple second lead. So ITM may have made a mistake there. Lost half a second. Oh. They'll all be twitchy now, and I suspect they'll all come in this lap. Into the pits, so is Meg. Oh, it's close. Oh dear. Mank out in a way. And has increased his lead in the pits actually. Maybe 2.5 seconds. Joker, he pitted a lap later than Maxwell. He's gotten closer to him and seems to have fell back when they went up Radian. He's going to have to pass him on track because I'll be going to the end on these tires. Steve closing in on Kane. He's really on the back of him. He's side by side on through. Blanchimon keeps on track. And in fact, Kane backed out. Mank has a good 6-second lead. ITM seems to have been passed by Maxwell. What's happened now? What the hell's going on? There we have ITM challenging Maxwell back for position. ITM gets ahead before Bludgeman on the lag spike. ITM falls back behind. Wow. TM will get another go down the Camel Straight. No, he wasn't close enough when he came up over the hill. Joker sat back watching them. Is that another lag spike? Oh dear me. No screen freeze. It's cramps get apparently from the lead. Cramps may be doing soft, super soft. Just gonna have to do another 7-ish laps on the soft tyres as ITM's had a disaster into the bus stop, and now Joker side by side with him going into the source. Joker's gonna get a better run up the hill. Oh, brave from each other B on the throttle. Bit of a left, and that gives ITM a slight look up. Oh no, ITM is having a terrible time at the moment with screen freezes, and it's going to give Joker the position. Screen freezes ruining ITM's race as we see it. ITM clearly has pace, and now he's going to try and go up the inside of Puan. Side by side! Oh, they're inside each other! We don't want to hear that. And Joker has to give up a position. They were inside each other. Oh no, ITM's had another screen freeze, and Joker through the middle of them retakes the position. These screen freezes making it a back and forth battle. Cramps has pitted, and now we have our top three back in position. Menk has a 8.5 second lead, and Joker is actually only 1.4 off Maxwell. ITM hampered by these screen freezes, has the pace but cannot do anything as Pocky retires from the race from 15th. No, there's another screen freeze. Cramps, who will be on the freshest tyres come the end of the race. He might be a threat, and it's closing in on Victor Lassa. Joker getting closer to Max. Oh, Joker right on his gearbox now. And this group of cars starting to back up. Joker out of the slipstream, playing it tactical. Trying to get the top speed when he gets over the hill, bit twitchy, but it's paid off. And now we'll have DRS. Maxwell doesn't defend. Joker up the inside. And Joker up into second place. Maxwell low, hang on to the back of Joker. It's a fight for second. Menk is in a race of his own. Joker may have a big enough gap though to defend this time. He will. reckon I'll settle down for now. ITM still struggling with screen freezes probably. Oh, and Maxwell a bit loose there. And that's going to give ITM a chance to get back into third. Footyard's fastest lap, been 10th. Here's ITM. Very close to the back, pulls out to the left. He's going to get DRS, but he's at a screen freeze, has he? Unbelievable. Maxwell defends. Oh, and ITM around the outside. Oh, but Maxwell's got the inside of the next corner. And ITM edges Maxwell out to take third place. Joker a 2.5 second lead over this pair. So it's kind of settled down. Steve Jackson though, looks like Maxwell's made quite a decent size mistake, and Steve now is on the back. Maxwell may have damage or something because he's not went very fast up the hill now, and he's taking position. What about the Force India? Victor Was is having a go. Victor Was around the outside. Oh, and Maxwell's having a nightmare here. No tags. Victor Wassa, and they're still side by side. Victor Wassa still has a wheel alongside. Oh, and he's edged Wassa out as Maxwell. Maxwell on a bit of a nightmare on this lap. Don't know if he has damage. But, down to 5th he is. And with the screen freezes ITMs around, Steve might have a chance to get on the podium. Now this happening, Cramps is catching up, and Cramps has 3 laps fresher tyres than Wassa at least, and 5 laps fresher than Maxwell. As Victor Wassa gets past Max in the slipstream alone into the braking zone. Side by side, Maxwell holds it around the outside of the bus stop, gets back in front. Force India still up on the back of Maxwell. Is he going to pop out into the source? No. Cramps right at the back of these two. Oh, there's a bit of screen freezing, bit of lag. Cramps is going to have a double slipstream from this. Let's have a look on board from Cramps. Oh, it's a bit wide, a little bit twitchy. He's not close enough, not Vic, and Victor Wassa pulls out to the left hand side, and he's back in front. Cramps has 5 laps younger tyres than Maxwell in front of him. Every position Maxwell dropped is crucial for the championship. Bit close to the wall went Cramps. It's closing on Maxwell. Will he have a go at him in the bus W? Drives to the inside and Maxwell moves across to defend, and because of this, Spa-Francorchamps is now in the mix on the soft tyres. We've only got 4-ish laps to go. It's been a quick race, isn't it? We've still got crucial moves. We've got a yellow flag somewhere. And Maxwell in deep, big pressure. Cramps. Maxwell defends. Cramps is going to get the move done before the break-in's on. Cramps now up to 6th place. Although Cramps, I think, might have a 3-second penalty from being in the lead. Oh, and the Renault down the inside of the Ferrari now. Maxwell dropping places, hand over fist. What has happened to his tyres? We're only a lap older than most people. Apart from Steve, who's on similar aged tyres. He has no grip at all here, Max. And Kane is now closing in on him. Meanwhile, you know, Spa-Francorchamps on the faster tyre compound. Here in lockups into the bus stop. As the other Renault's now on the back of the Ferrari. Ferrari defends from the Renault. Does the Renault have a dive up the inside? No. Almost. Kane in a very good position now to get the move done into the bus stop. Which line are they going to pick? Kane, is he going to go to the outside? Oh! Almost. Scraps has the fastest lap. On to the penultimate lap. And Footyard is just behind this as well. Fighting for the last remaining championship points, and Kane's made a mistake and has let Footyard up the inside. So ITM has got a penalty for multiple warnings, and that is going to be crucial because Steve Jackson is only 2 seconds behind him. And Kane locked up in turn 1 and has lost all the grip. It's ITM now getting close to Joker, but it won't matter in the end. ITM seems to have made a mistake. Anyway, oh, that was close. Footyard now. Up the inside of Blanchimont. Ferrari goes way off track. Is he going to try and keep position? Oh, the Ferrari into the back of him. It's sent him wide. And Footyard pushed out the way, but he will have a final chance of getting past. We have a yellow flag somewhere. Can Footyard? Oh, he's got a warning for cutting Radion, and that is that all over. Meanwhile, we have cramps on the back of Victor Wassa. Victor Wassa's had a decent race. He's going to struggle. He's wide and it's not looking good now. ITM's catching Joker, but he's got a penalty. So it's not gonna matter. We've not seen this man for the majority of the race after the first few laps. It's been an emphatic race performance. Venk takes victory. He did have an unserved stop and go, but he's got such a big lead that doesn't matter. Joker's going to take second. The ITM will drop to fourth. And Cramps was challenging, but he's just not had a run from the previous sector to get him into the bus stop. And Cramps finished 6th. ITM had such a big penalty. Victor Wassa finished 4th. Barry Fuchs 7. Maxwell ends up 8th after falling all the way down. Footyard 9th, and Kane Jr. gets the final championship point. Fagan across the line in 11th. And reprimanded is quite a fair bit back. I don't know what happened there, so long he got close. That doesn't matter, no points involved. Brilliant race for the Toro Rossos, but it's Meng who holds the trophy high and increases his championship lead by a big margin and reverses the points deficit he lost in Hungary. So here's our final race results. Menk wins by 9.5 seconds after the penalty. Steve Jackson gets third, with Joker his teammate in second. Victor Wassa fourth. ITM fifth after his penalty. Cramp sixth. Party Fuchs seventh. Party Fuchs hasn't scored points in a while. He'll be pleased with that. Maxwell, very disappointed in 8th. Footy Yard gets 9th, and Kane Jr. the final point. Vegan 11th, 5th, I 12th. 13th reprimanded, 14th Jay, and Yaldi 15th. And in fact, Hanyaldi DNF'd, along with Pokey and Tim, who was the pole man today and binned it at Radion. Well, it's been a very exciting race there for second place at least. And Menk increases his championship lead. And we're into the final stretch of races now, and we're into the final third. And the championship has been a bit back and forth. It's still quite close. Maxwell and Squids are really the only challengers, I think. But their teammates, maybe they can make up some sort of plan to beat Menk, who is putting in some incredible performances to maintain his lead. So that's been today's race here in Spa. The next race is Monza. Aren't we at Monza? Yeah. We'll be in Italy next week. So we'll see you then. I've been Evan Imray, your commentator. Good night.